Hello friends, welcome to another lesson on square roots. In this lesson, we will apply long division method to decimal numbers. So numbers like 5.7, 8.4, and so on. So let us jump right into the example. We need to find the square root of 5.7 with long division method. So let us see. Our first step is actually finding pairs. But the only catch with decimals is that we need to treat the number before the decimal and after the decimal separately. So in this case, the number before the decimal is 5. So we can imagine a 0 here. 0, 5 is still 5. So this can be a pair. And the number after the decimal is 7. So we will add a 0 here and make it a pair. And the number still remains unchanged. So we have our pairs. So one after the decimal is 70, our first pair. And the second pair is 5, or we can imagine 0, 5. It doesn't change. So now let us apply our long division process. So our first step is to find the perfect square closest to 5, which is going to be 4, which is 2 square. So let us put that. So we have 2 into 2, 4. Put 4 here, find the difference, we get 1. Now the next step is get the remaining digits down and form our new dividend, which is going to be 170, right? Now our dividend is here. We need to find a number with which we will divide. So how do we get that? We add 2 and 2. We get 4. And now we need one more here number, and the same number will come here. And the product of these two numbers will give us, we need to find a number here and here such that the product of this whole number into this will give us the number closest to 170. Now, if I put 1 here, then it's 41 into 1, which is 41, which is far less than 170. We know that 40 into 5 is 200, and this number is close to 200. So we can try something like 4 or 5. Let's try 4, right? So let's see. So we will go with 44 into 4, which gives us 176. So we can, and 43 into 3 gives 129. So 3 is our number because 176 is greater than 170. So we need to go with 3. So let us put 3 here and 3 here. So you can see that we have put a decimal. Why? Because now we are in the decimal zone. So once this whole numbers are done, we put a decimal. So now our solution is 2.3 as far as now, right? So now we have 43 into 3, which gives us 129. Find the difference, which is 41. Now we need to find our new divisor. Why? Because we want to continue this process by adding more zeros here so that we can find the second decimal place. So new divisor is 43 and 3, which is 46. So we will add 2 more zeros, which gives us our new dividend, which makes it 4100. So what is the method? The method is we can actually add a pair of zeros, and you can repeatedly do that, and you can create as long a square root solution as you want. But we will restrict this solution to 2 decimal places. So now we have 4100, and now we need to figure out our new number over here. So we know that, so 46 into 10 is going to give us 4600, right? 46 into 100. So, and that is 4100. So we should try a number which is on the higher side, maybe 7, 8, or 9, right? So we will go with 8. So 468 into 8 gives us 3744. Okay, maybe let's try 9. Let's see if we come closer to 4100. So we get 469 into 9, which is 4221. But 4221 is greater than 4100. Therefore, we need to use 468 into 8. So our go-to digit is 8. And let us put 8 here as well as here. And that 468 multiplied by 8 gives us 3744. And that is what is our number over here. Find the difference. Our difference will be 356. And that is our remainder. We can continue this process by adding more zeros, and we will get more refined answer. But for this example, I restrict it to 2 decimal places. Therefore, the square root of 2.38, sorry, the square root of 5.7 is 2.38. And we have figured that out with the long division method. Hope you guys solved this along with me and you have now understood this process. We will see one more example. Let us see that. We are finding the square root of 0.113. So what is the change in this example? We do not have a digit which is whole number, that is 0. And we have odd number of digits in the decimal side. So how do we deal with it? Yes, you are right. We need, so 0, it doesn't matter. Here we have 3, so we can add a 0 and make it even number of digits. So this remains a 1 pair. And to make the decimal portion a complete pair, we add a 0 and make it 4 digits. So now we have 2 pairs, which is this and this, 11. And now we continue with a regular long division process. Now the first digit is 0, so we don't need to bother about that, and we can simply put 0 and decimal as part of our solution. We can directly start with 11. So the closest number to 11 is 9, which is 3 square. So let us put 3 and 3. So 3 and 3 gives 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. Now, yeah, we need to bring the other digits down and figure out the new divisor. So new divisor is 3 and 3, 6. And now we can bring them down. The new dividend becomes 230. Now we need to find the second digit of the solution. So 6 into 10 is 60, right? 6 into 100 is 600. So this and 60 into 5 is 300. So maybe something like 4 or 3 is what we can try. So let us see. So 64 into 4 gives us 256, which is higher than 230. So 4 won't work. Let us try 3. 63 into 3 is 189, which is less than 230. So yes, this will work. Let us put 3. So 230 minus 189 gives us 41. And we have second digit of our solution, which is 3. So therefore, square root of 0.113 is 0.33. But in this case, let us see if we can get a more refined answer. So we can continue this long division process for one more cycle by adding 2 more zeros. So let us see how that works. So we bring other 2 zeros down, make this 400. And we are doing this to find out a more refined answer up to 3 decimal places. So let us see where does that go. So our new divisor now has to be 63 plus 3, which is 66. Now 66 into 100 is 6600, right? So we can't use that. It is up to 4. So we should try a number which is in the range of 5 and 6, because 60 into 5 is 300. So we get 665 into 5, which gives us 3325. But I think we still have a margin of 1000 points here. So let us see if we can try another higher number. 666 into 6 gives us 3996. I think this is fairly close. We can go with this. Let us go with 666 into 6, which is 3996. And the difference is definitely going to be less than 666. So this remainder is fine, which is 104. So 104 is less than 666. Therefore, this is a right number. And now we have arrived at 3 decimal places for the square root of 0.113. And the answer is 0.336. So I hope that you have understood this method. Follow along with this video, and I think you will be very good with finding square roots and you will not have any issues. In case you have any issues, you can always reach out to me on ckvedic@gmail.com. Thank you.